everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another die-cast restoration video. So I hope everybody's keeping well and I hope you're all looking forward to this video. And you know, thank you for joining me again. Thank you to all my old faithful subscribers, and thank you to any new people to the channel. Welcome aboard, and I do hope you enjoy my videos. Okay, this video is the model I've done for the Die-Cast and Scale Modelers Community Challenge for June, and that is any CORGI vehicle. So as you see by the title, we've done this Mercedes-Benz, is it C111, C111, and well, it was quite a mess to start with, and I think it looks quite nice now. So as you can see in the video, well, I'll leave it for now. I won't say that, but watch the video and see what you think, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So at the end of the video, we're going to do our outdoor shots if weather permits, because it's just been pouring down with rain. I don't even know what the date is today. There you are, it's Thursday the 4th of June, and it's blowing a hoolie out there. It's, you know, peeing down with rain, and it's pretty awful really, considering the weather we had last week was 30 odd degrees, 32, 33 degrees out there. It was gorgeous, and my brother did a load more hay. So I'm going to put that little video on sometime. I haven't put the clips together yet, but I'll drop that one in between these restoration videos. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the outdoor shots, and then before and after on the turntable, and then at the end I'll do the AI shots for the snow and all that. Okay, so well, that's it, I suppose. We better get on with it and me stop waffling, and yeah, as I would say, please sit back, relax, enjoy watching the video, see how I got on with this one. Okay, let's take a closer look at this one. Well, what can I say? Look at the state of it. That has been well painted with, I don't know what, but it's very thick, and even the doors, you can't open the doors because they're solid with paint. So I dread to think. Hopefully it's all right underneath. Don't know what the window unit's like. What you can see of it doesn't look broken, but it's got plenty of paint on, and we've got a lot of rivets on this as well. So CORGI Toys WHIZZWHEELS Mercedes-Benz C3. These wheels are they're scuffed and chipped and God knows what, so I don't really know what to do about that, whether I can tidy them up, you know, with sandpaper. I've done that in the past. I'll have a look in my wheels that I've got spare if I've got anything. If not, we'll have to make do with these. So I need to punch out the these 4 rivets. Is it 4, did I say? Yeah, 4 rivets. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm hoping that I'm getting it more or less in the middle. Funny old dumb rivets these. Oh god, that's way off centre. You can't see with these damn punches where the thing is in the if it's in the middle or where. Oh, well, I'll cock that one up. Hey, yeah, that's better. That's got it more in the centre now. Well, it's even made a mark in it, that one. Sensibly, I suppose I should have flattened those off a little bit before going in with this punch, but can't be asked. Probably be quicker in the long run, but there you go. Should put maybe my glasses on, I could see. That does help sometimes, you know. That's better. That's better. Oh well, this one's a bit off. Hang on, let's turn him round. You turn him round and it don't look so bad. Now, that's gone more. That's gone more in the middle. Okay, we'll start off now. Oh, excuse the sniffles again. My cold probably seems like it's going even longer than it is because I'm doing sort of, one model is lapsing into the other one, so I'm doing some at the same time, so it's the same cold at the same time, but it just seems, because it's in different videos, it seems like it's going to really be for even longer. I mean, it's already been a long one, but you know how it is. Now, I have no idea what to expect with this one because it's not a model I recognise. I can't say that I've seen one before this one, and I was having a look on eBay last night just to see what colour it should have been, but I can see underneath now it's supposed to be orange originally. Right, I'll do a bit more on that one. Crikey, what's the time? Oh, 20 to 5, I need to go and put some new potatoes on for my tea. Let's just get this finished. My bench is a little bit of a mess at the minute because I've just been doing another model and all the tools are out, so I thought, well, I'll leave them out and do this. Plus I want to see what's in this one. Oh, that's pretty much there, I think. Right. Almost there. That one's there as well. Right, let's just tip that out. Oh dear, look, I've got some on there. Probably in my hand now. It's a screwdriver. There we go. We shall see what we shall see. on. They both go at the back, I don't know. Yeah. Difficult to know even where the seam is, isn't it? Okay, what is the crack here? Fluff. Oh, look at that. Yuck. God knows what they use kind of paint there. Plenty bits of, well, carpet I should think. Poor old girl, she's had a bit of a hard life. Oh my God, what else is, what's wrapped around that one? Cotton or something. Hang on, are these the same length axles? Yeah. Yeah, there's a piece of cotton or something wrapped around there. Well, there you go. Yucks in somebody's hair. I don't like somebody's hair. Yeah. Right. Must have been like driving with a brake on. Right, so that goes on there. Oof, what the... looks like... is it just... no, it's alright, it's going to come off. All that'll have to go in the ultrasonic cleaner. Okay, so we got the steering wheel. And even that has got full of paint on it. Oh, that's all stuck. She's all stuck inside. Oh, bloody hell, was that paint? Oh, look at that. That's the paint. It's sticking it. Yeah. My God. It's going to take a bit to get that off. Okay, that's a problem we'll have to deal with. Oh, so there's... metal there. Can't tell if that's metal. This like there's decent detailing on the doors. God, they're solid. I'm going to have to drill that middle rivet out, and I've got no choice, but I don't like doing that because it's going to be hard to get the bugger back. It's going to be hard to get it back tight. Yeah, spring metal, so it's not too bad. I wasn't sure what it was. Now, is this windscreen riveted in? What a mess. Okay, so there's a piece broken off it by the looks of things. So I think it is riveted in. Well, that's going to be glued back. It's got to be glued back because that's the only way it's going to... I don't want to... It's got a bit of give in it, that's one good thing. Okay, so that's the windscreen. At least it's not cracked, I don't think. I'm not sure though. What is that? No, it's just... I don't know what the hell it is. It's almost like as if it is part of the windscreen that's... At least you can get to the inside of that one, I bet, with the old sandpaper or nail buffer, sort of. Right, this back bit, I'm going to have no idea how the hell this goes when I go to put it back, you know that. Oh, tummy's rumbling. Oh, is that the paint sticking it? Yes, I think so. Yes. There, look, she's gone. Oh, not a... Oh. I thought my memory card had finished then. I've got 3 minutes left. I just looked at it flashing and I thought, no, have I missed some? Oh. Now, how the dicky bird am I going to get that out of there? And then there's this back window here as well, so I don't know how that comes out. Does that just hold in? Does it just hold in by itself? Oh, we're going to have to change a memory card. 2 minutes left. Oh, something moved. I think I get the door. I think the door's moving. Oh, damn good paint they used, or good glue I should say. There you go. Okay, so we got that door out. We've just got to get the window unit out now. Should just, in theory, I think just click out, but right, let's see if we can get this door open. There you go, that's off, that's out. So it's just this back window. Just the back window. Oh, is it the paint holding it in or what? Somebody's probably shouting at the screen now, you're going to bust it doing that. I think it is just the paint, you know, doing it. Right, well, my flipping memory card, I'm going to have to change it. I've got a big pile of memory cards with bits of all different models on it. I can't format the first one yet because I've still got bits on it that I still need to show. If you see what I mean. So I've got a load of memory cards that are full, but I can't do anything yet until I've done a bit more putting clips together. Okay, I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, we're back with a new memory card. Right, back to this bugger. Oh, she's gone. She's on the floor. She's on the floor. But she come out without breaking. So that's good. Oh. There you are. You can see the original colour now. I think, oh yeah, it's just about a perfect match to the orange I've got. God, look how much of that window's blocked up with paint. Right. So it's these windows now. Now these I'm a little bit worried about how to get them out. They're probably awkward at the best of times. But because they're covered in paint, I'm not quite sure which way they've got to come out. That is the problem. Do they come out? Well, they must come out through the inside, I would have thought, but do they come out from the top bit first? See, I can't even budge them. if I would know, it would be alright. But I don't know. Is that like, is that squashed, I wonder, to hold them in? Don't know. I'm not sure. Right, I've been fiddling this a little bit and it's sort of loose up there, but God, I don't know if I'm doing it the right way. I must be. It's got to come this way, but it's just so stuck with paint. I think it's going. I think it's going. It's a good job the weather's warm, that it's kind of softer, the plastic, I would think. There we go. That's got him out. Whew. I'm going to get the other one out now. So I don't think it is pinned, a bit of metal, because it seemed to come out alright over the top. I had a little dig around with this thing. Oh, I suppose this one's not going to come now. Yeah. Maybe it is pinned over. And I'm just stretching it over the top, I don't know. Now that's gone. There we go, that's her, she's out. Whew. Well, I've never had one as bad as this as regards to overpainting. This one, it's a classic, this one. It's so good, and I'm sure that gave some child great pleasure painting over that. Unless he gave it one coat and he thought, that looks shit, I better do another one. And one thing led to another and he ended up like that. That's possible as well. Right, all these windows have got to all go in the ultrasonic cleaner with all the plastic bits. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to chuck the whole lot in now. I've got some other stuff to put in as well. From another bottle. All that goes straight in there. These blooming wheels could go in as well, I would say. Don't know if it'll hurt them or not putting them in there, but they're going in. We'll see. If they do alright, we'll know for another time. That's got to go in the caustic. This, I tell you, this steering wheel, that'll go in the ultrasonic as well. I should have made a note really of what I put in there. I'll end up losing some bits if I'm not careful. I need a pot for this model. Right. Okie dokie then. Right, well, I'm going to put this in the caustic. And, well, I'm not going to do it now because I've got to go and do my spuds like I said before. But that's going in the caustic. I won't show it because, oh, well, I might do with that one, I don't know. Be interesting to see if it all comes off, but I want to put, you know, because I'm tight, I put as many models in at once as I can with the caustic, not to waste it, you know. So that's why I don't show a lot of it, because I don't want to spoil a future video, if you know what I mean. That's the only reason. Right, there's some more bits in the ultrasonic from another model. Right, okay, I'll come back to you then when I've decided whether you're going to see it when I've cleaned it and wire wheeled it, or whether you're going to see it in the caustic. Right, here goes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the jaw won't break. Hopefully not. Right. Here goes. Close. It's going a dirty brown, so something's happening. Right. Well, it's going a nice colour. Oh, look at that, it's gone back to the original paint. Right, we'll leave it a bit longer. Don't know if that orange is going to come off. Some of it has. Okay, well, that's it. I guess it's so cloudy you're not going to see it, so I'll stop it here and then you'll see it all nice and cleaned up and ready to put the primer on. Right, so we're all wire wheeled, cleaned up, not too bad in the end. But I did have a mishap. Is it a mishap? I don't know how you would say it was. Now I drilled all these posts out, lovely. I drilled them out 1.5 millimeter for a 2 millimeter screw, and it was fine. Everything was great. Now when I do my you know, cleaning with the wire wheel thing, when I use the small ones, I usually go just lightly to the tops of those posts and get as far in as I can. There's a flipping jet going over now. So what happened this time, I was doing that, and the wire brush, sometimes they're loose. I don't know if you find that. I sometimes hammer that flat, because otherwise you're pressing and the bloody, this piece is going around and the wire brush is staying still. That's only usually, well, it's only on the small ones it does that. Anyway, so she wound herself into the post in the thread I'd put, and then the bloody wire came out of this, and the wire, you know, the wire that wound itself down was stuck in there. So I was ages trying to get the wire out, all the wire out. I got it all out in the end, and I thought, okay, I'll just, you know, by that time pulling it out, when that went in, it made the whole oval and all misshapen. So I thought, well, that's right, that's buggered that up now. Anyway, like I say, I got all the wire out. Now, these posts are nice and big in the back. They're long, they're not big, they're very narrow, but you've got to be careful drilling them. And I was dead chuffed because I drilled them all and it went fine. So these ones are a bit shorter, and I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I'd try the screw in it, and I tried the wrong screw. I tried the long one, and I thought, that's funny, it must be something. And I turned in, it was getting a bit hard, so I thought, better not do it anymore. So I undid it. I started to undo it. Bloody thing snapped inside the post, didn't it? So I couldn't get it out. I thought, well, I'm going to have to drill it out. But no way could it, you know, it was going one side or the other of the screw. Anyway, I managed to, it knackered a bit at the top of the post by about, not that much, you know, a couple of millimetres I suppose. Anyway, I managed to drill down, but then it went sideways and it came, that bloody drill came out the bottom bit there sideways. Oh, so I thought, blimmin' heck. Anyway, I you know, just pulled it out a bit again, and then I tried. Then I got down straight. I got all the way. I must have gone very close to going right through. But anyway, I didn't, thank God. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to put some super glue and baking powder in the hole, across the hole in the bottom where the drill came out, and this bit at the top. So I had to do that. Then I had to drill it again, and then I had to rethread it. And well, thankfully that worked. But I don't know how it's going to hold. It will hold, but the screw goes into a bit of thread right at the very end where, you know, if it was just only halfway down that post it wouldn't hold, but because there's enough thread right at the end it should just be alright as long as I don't over tighten it. So I'm going to be damn careful when I put it together. What I might do actually is shove a load of super glue down and then put the screw in, and I think that, well, it shouldn't come apart then. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is, you know, come up quite well considering what it was like, but I had a job to get the paint off. Well, you saw it in the caustic. Yeah, it got the biggest of it off, but not all of it. So she had a second dunk in the caustic, and most of it came off then. But there was like, it was like more than paint. It's like as if they'd have put glue with it, or it was almost like varnish with it, and it just, you know, but I mean thick wood varnish, that's what it looked like, and it took a lot for the caustic to get it off. Anyway, it's off. So I've just got to clean it with methylated spirits, and then I've got to go out and paint the primer on it, which won't be today because it's nearly tea time. Well, it's 4:45, but I've got to go and wash some spuds and put them in my saucepan for my tea. And yeah, so, and then I've got another couple of models I was actually cleaning at the same time as this one, and then my drill battery went flat. You know, at the time when I bought that drill at B&Q, I thought, do I go for the one with 2 batteries, or do I just go for the one with 1 battery? I thought, well, I haven't quite got too much money left, and I didn't want to pay the extra, you know, until I got paid, and there was only a couple of these drills left, so I thought I'll just grab that one. But I regret it now because only having 1 battery is a pain in the arse. I've been back since. You can't get the batteries anymore. I can't get any sent to Jersey for, you know, they won't send them. So yeah, it's a shame. I'll have to go out next time when this one's knackered and get another drill and make sure I've got 2 or 3 batteries to go with it. Anyway, I'm waffling again. So, okay, I'll see you when the primer's on. Catch you in a few seconds. Well, I've done all the bits with primer. I did have to do a bit of filing in the end on this one. Where the heck did I do it now? Oh, up here on the roof I had to do some, and across the front because it was all dinged and donged, and you know. So that's the base. The base is okay. And then there's the doors. So I'm going to go and paint the body, and then we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I've got these window units here. Well, this is the windscreen. There's a mark in there which is, well, you can't see, but I can't get it out. I've sanded it down with wet and dry sandpaper, and I don't want to go too far and make it too thin, and probably some scratches down in this corner that I've tried to get out. Same with sandpaper again, wet and dry. Anyway, we got most of the paint off. there's still a bit on that, but I think that goes up into the roof. It's just gone everywhere, this paint, and I've you know, I've tried getting it off. I've used some oven cleaner and I've had to put all the interior in a second time. Some's come off, some hasn't. I don't think I'll worry too much about this one. As I say, that's out of sight. I might have a little go at it again. The side windows have just about got them. There are a few little spots there, but they need to be done. You know, they got scratches on, so they're going to need to be done with this as well. So I've been doing this with number 3. I went and bought these this morning. I had to go and vote because it's our local elections, but I'm voting early. You could go and vote early. I think it's not for another 4 or 5 days, but anyway. Yeah, so whilst I was in town, I went to Boots and I got these. It took me ages to find them. They moved everything around in that place. And yeah, it's already getting a bit knackered through doing that inside. But anyway, I've bought 2 or 3. Well, I bought all they had left, to be honest. I think it was 3 or 4. I've got them in my drawer. No, it was 3. So this is what I've done. 6-way buffer. Well, this new one, I don't know, it seems to be leaving scratches, so I've just been and get the old one back out the bin again. Alright, well, I've just changed the bin liner, so it's alright, there's nothing yucky in it, and I had it in the packet. Yeah, it's still leaving a lot of scratches on it. It's not coming up very well, the screen, at all. I've been rubbing it for, well, for a good 20 minutes, and I know, to be fair, it was bad. With all that paint on, I think that's knackered it as well. I've got to polish it yet still with the old polish, the Autosol. Don't be using the Anusol because that don't work. Well, not on the window units anyway. Autosol or lamp doctor's the best things. Because there's a lot of scratches on the inside of this one, and because of the shape of it, it's hard to get in there. You know, it doesn't, just does the edges. Do it like that, you'd probably get more of it, and maybe on there. You'll get the polish on it alright, but not the buffer. And the colour, the dye, whatever it is they put in it, obviously I've diluted that a bit by rubbing it. But it's 99.9% better than what it was before we started, that's for sure. So I'm going to get some polish and we'll see. Where's my polish? There. I'm going to have to get some more Autosol as well. Oh, there's my polishing rag. Put that on one side and get a couple of cotton buds. You can see there, look at where I've been rubbing it, how much it's lightened the colour. Doesn't matter anyway. I think it's going to look alright despite that. Right, I'll just put that on with a cotton bud, but then I'm going to rub it with my finger. Gonna rub it with my finger. Da 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 da. Cabbage. It's a shame. That's what all the old Jersey people used to say. Oh, it's a shame, eh? I remember years ago in the 1980s, well, probably about 1985, when I was driving for the haulage contractor. I used to drive the long wheelbase Bedford TK in those days, and I had a load of 2-inch stone on, and I was going along one of our roads. You know, our roads over here are not very wide, but anyway, it was what we would call a main road, what you in England would probably call, you know, I don't know what you call them, the non-motorway roads with the white lines down the middle. And anyway, I was going along, and there was a bend, well, not a sharp bend, but a bend in the road that you couldn't see around. And it was right outside this old farm, right on this bend, and this Mercedes, Swiss registered Mercedes, come around the corner on the wrong side. I mean on the wrong side, he'd forgotten that we drive, you know, on the opposite side of what they do. And yeah, he was driving towards me on the right hand side of the road, and bang, head on. Now my boss used to put bloody good bumpers. He used to take the old bumpers off the TKs and make new ones with thick iron, you know, almost like, well, he did put a girder on the front of one, not quite a girder, but you know, something that thick almost on the front of one of the lorries. But anyway, mine had a homemade bumper which was very strong, and the Mercedes, it was wrecked. All these antifreeze shot at my windscreen, and I thought no. Anyway, I got out, and it was before the mobile phones, obviously, and they were all right. It was a family, Swiss family, but the car was knackered, and he was going back on the, well, he was supposed to go back on the boat that night. Anyway, the old policeman come up. Well, I had to go into the farm to phone. I knew the farmers because they lived next door to my brother years ago, before that, you know, and it was the old farmer and his wife, eh? They must have been in their 70s, late 70s probably by then, and she came out, the old girl. She looked at the car and she goes, "Oh, what a shame, eh?" No, but, you know, you'd think normally that would be taking the piss, like, but that's the way they were, you know, she meant it. What a shame. Anyway, the policeman came on the motorbike, and he looked at the car, he looked at the lorry, and he said, "You haven't got much damage." I said, "No, just a few little scratches on the bumpers." "Oh," he said, "okay, well, it definitely wasn't your fault, so you can go." I thought, this is all right, eh? No check if I've got insurance or bugger all. Anyway, the old bloke driving the car, the Swiss bloke, he said to the policeman, he said, "Oh, we're on the boat tonight." He said, "I think I can get down there with the car." the old policeman looked at the car, he said, "I don't think you're going to go anywhere." But it was absolutely mangled, eh? Oh dear, never mind. It was a shame, really. It was a shame for them. Shook me up a bit as well, you know, I didn't expect that. When you're doing sort of, well, speed limit for a lorry in Jersey is 30 miles an hour. But I wasn't doing 30 miles an hour, obviously, like on that, because I had, like I say, the 8 ton of 2-inch stone on the back. But nevertheless, it's a bit of a jolt, you know. Anyway, now you'd be breathalyzed and, oh, I don't know, God knows what. Right, that's one side. It has come up a bit better. You can still see some scratches, but I think they're on that side, so I haven't done that side yet, obviously. Well, the battery's flat now, so I'm going to carry on with this off camera, and we'll see how it comes out. Obviously this here's still got remnants of paint. I mean, it looked like I got it all, and obviously I haven't. The ultrasonic cleaner did loosen a lot of it, but then I'm not worrying too much, because that is going to be not on show. Well, not on show very much. No, it's not going to be on show. So that's alright. Okay, I'm going to come back to you and change my battery in my camera. Right, okay, I was going to film the painting and then I bottled out because I thought to myself, if I film it, I'll probably make a twat of myself. So this is my first model ever with doing using an airbrush. I bought one on Temu for 16 quid. I've got it still attached to that one. I did have one I bought before, which I've got here, which was bloody useless. I tried it a couple of years ago. Couldn't use it. Didn't seem to work, and I thought, oh, I'm just useless at it. Anyway, 16 quid with 3 needles, that other one, and I thought, okay, I'll have a go. So it's my first time really painting a model, a die-cast model with an airbrush, and I'm pleased with the way it turned out. I got some cheap paints, the only cheap paints off of, where did I get them? Did I get them off eBay? No, I think I got them off Temu as well. Yeah, I did get them off Temu, and I thought, well, they probably won't work very well. So I just put my normal primer on this, my etching primer first with a spray can. Painted the colour. I did the gold first. I did only half of it with the gold, and then I sprayed the red to try and sort of blend it from one into the other, which has worked quite well. The doors are here. Yeah, and then I just lacquered it with this spray can. I haven't progressed to lacquering with the airbrush yet. So yeah, I was very pleased with the way that turned out. It's got a nice finish to it, and I didn't think it would get a nice finish like that, a shine on it like that. So I did the back lights as well. I've had to put the interior bits. This piece has been in the oven cleaner 3 times. This has been in the oven cleaner 3 times. This has been in the oven cleaner twice. And I've just about got it clean, like the glass. What a pain in the arse it's been, but I'm pleased it's come up quite well, because if you remember what it was like, it was pretty awful with that paint on. I couldn't even open the doors. Okay, so it's almost ready to put back together. I've just got to sort the wheels out. So we'll come back to it, because I've got some other models on the go I want to get on with as well. Okay. Right, I started to clean these wheels up with a nail buffer, but I tell you what, they're bad. They're just worn out and knackered. I mean, they would do it as a last resort. I mean, that one started to clean up quite reasonably, but I've got some spare ones. I just rather use those. Now, I thought, how am I going to get these off the axles? Because the axles are different lengths, so these are the good ones. They just need a wash and then paint the centres. So I just pulled the blooming thing and it came off, so I think I might be alright just pulling them over. There, like that. I mean, it'll stretch them a little bit, but not enough that I won't be able to put them back on again. So I pulled the old one off. I had to pull the other old one off. That's off. I won't throw them away because, oh Jesus, I've thrown that one away on the bloody floor again. See what I mean? I'm throwing stuff on the floor all the time. That needs a clean. But they should go back on. I'm going to put that back on to see. Famous last words, eh? They should go back on. It's not, oh, yeah, they go back on and you stab your finger and the axle goes through. So that's alright. So that's what I'm going to have to do, because yes, I would have carried on cleaning them up had I not had any spares. But I really don't see the point in not putting spares on when they're in that state. It's a shame. I wanted to keep all the original parts. That was sort of part of the challenge. But I think it looks shit for the sake of just the bloody wheels, you know what I mean? I'll just clean that up with the nail buffer. You can use the nail buffer for all sorts of things. Wheels, brings wheels up sometimes, like CORGI wheels or dinky wheels. You know, some CORGI wheels, the older ones. Just a little bit of rust there on those. Just to clean the bigger stuff. There'll still be a mark, but at least it'll... Yeah, I think these are going to be okay. Then I'll just do them with Molotov. They're not even that dirty, to be honest. I don't know if I need to even wash them. What was that? Fell on the floor. Right. Don't stab myself again. What's the best way to do this and not stab yourself? It's coming now. She's there. Yeah, that's fine. I suppose it might have made the yeah, those are a bit floppy as well, so no, it hasn't really. So that's cool. And I'll probably end up with all different size wheels if I'm not careful. So that's what I'm going to do with that. See, they're really scrappy. That one's got a great big I don't know, you can see it there. It's got a there. See that? It's got a great big melt mark in it. Like as if somebody's melted a tiny screwdriver into it. So you can't use that. Well, you could put filler in, but you not when you got spares. What's the point? As I've said. Okay, so which blinking axle was it? Okay, so these are gold. No, this is the axle. Yeah. Okay, so which wheels am I going to use on that one? Well, this wheel's nice. That one's a bit scuffed. Strange how why would one be scuffed? Better not take them off the axle I've already done. That would be stupid. Well, that's the best wheel on there. So, the wrong one came off then. Right, I'll keep this one. Put him aside. I'm not sure the other one I said. Was it one of these? Oh, I'm getting all muddled up. I'm a twit, I should have. I'm just seeing those axles are the same. Do I need to even... Which are the ones I've changed? Oh, that one. Yeah, so this axle's the same. Okay, I'm going to have a mess around with that, swapping wheels around, and then we'll see what we end up with. Well, I'm just doing the centres of these wheels. I've just done that one. I was going to use my Molotov refill, but I forgot I had these chrome pins I got on Temu. So I thought I'd have a bash with those. I think that wheel, it seems to have done easier. I was a bit far away there now because of the camera. But it seems to be a bit easier than faffing around with a brush. I know it's coming out pretty thick. put your fingers in it now, Nick. My usual trick, you know. Ah, bollocks. Excuse my French. That's because I'm doing it under the camera. I can't see what I'm doing properly. Okay, my cocktail stick. I dab it in some Q-Tex nail varnish remover that gets it off. Well, most of the time anyway. Just dip the end in it. Right, have another go. I'll probably do it again. Right. Tell you what, I've done that quicker than I would with a brush, which is very unusual. Trouble is, going around like I'm doing there, that's asking for trouble. Anyway, they come out alright. They have come out alright. Let's hope they stay alright. Right, okay, we're going to put the windows in. The doors, so they've got to go in this way, in through the outside of the door, and then you push them up, and then you clip them in when they don't fall out. Thing. Yeah, so in through the outside, and then you've got to push them down onto this little clip there, or knob. I don't know if I should actually glue those or not. I think they'll be alright, but one can't be 100% sure. But if they drop out, they drop out. We're going to screw the base on anyway, so we'll be able to get into it. Right, I've already done this one. It's not too bad. There's a couple of little marks that I couldn't get out, and because of the dyes come out of the window through having to clean it with all that ruddy paint on, it's not made it very easy. Okay, now we've got the body here. I've put a decal on. I made one. Now it's supposed to be silver really, but I thought doing that on clear decal paper, silver's not going to show through that very well. So I thought, okay, I'll do it black. So I took a photo off of, I googled it and some photos came up. And then I sized it down right. I put a little bit of paper on there, roughly for the size, so I knew. And then once I scanned that, you've seen me do it before, I scanned that on my scanner, and then I put it on my 3D paints so that I could size this Mercedes emblem that I'd taken off the internet to make it the right size, more or less, for the car. Now it is quite big, but I looked on some Google images. Some were smaller, some were bigger, so I thought I'll go with a big one because it's the model. It looks really nice, I think, anyway. What I did was, on the 3D paints you got shapes, and you can either put a solid circle or a very thin circle or whatever size circle you want. You've just got a slider that makes it more, more thick around the circumference, and you can turn the slider all the way until it completely fills the hole up. So that's what I did over the picture, because it was far too thin around the outside by the time I downsized it. So that's what I've done there. Now look, I can't remember now. The windscreen's got to go in, yes, before the what's the name? Before the thing that holds the doors in. So we got a few things here that we've got to do. So the windscreen's going to drop in. Now whether that's going to stay in is a completely different matter altogether. Oh, I'm going to have to blow my nose again. We've got the back window. I think I've got another cold again on top of the last two, because I got a bit of a funny throat again today and I'm well bunged up. And we're supposed to go on the boat Saturday afternoon. And it's blowing a hoolie. And I've just had a message from DFDS saying the sailings are under review, so look out. Right, so this is going to go. Oh, okay, so that's an easy one. I thought this was the inside bit, but it's the outside bit, if you like. It's a bit that goes outside, so that just pushes down onto those pegs. I'm hoping all this is going to stay in place. So that's the back window, although you can hardly see it through there. Okay, so we've got the doors. I'm saying so again, I'm sorry. I'm going to put that in there. Okay, it's going to be a bit fun and games, this. Right, okay, so I'm doing it again. Sorry. Put that in there. Come on. Oh, now the other door's falling out. What's going on here? Oh, God, no. Okay, so that tells me one thing. I've got to put some glue. I've got to put a bit of glue for that back window, because that's not going to stay in. Possibly something else would hold it in, but I don't want to use 5-second fix at all. Super glue, I mean. I'm going to have to use my 5-second fix. Okay, I'm going to take that window out again and just put a bit underneath those, around those pegs. Righty tighty tighty. Where's my paper? Everything I'm doing is really awkward for me today. I don't know why. Actually, I'm going to take a bit of that off with a cotton bud, because I don't want it going down over the window. Don't mind if it squishes out the other way. Right. Window. Get that in without getting glue on me. Dear. Okay, we're there. Lucky she fell into place, eh? Right, light. Let's shine the light. Sorry, I'm having a crackpot moment. Right. I have done that right, haven't I? Yeah, it's alright, the door. I was going to say, can't get the bloody doors in now, but I will be able to. Right, might put a little bit over the top now. I know it's like belt and braces, but I hope that doesn't mess me up for something else now. Oh, the ruddy thing is... the blooming end of my glue thing is going inside the little tube. Okay, I better pull that out with some pliers, because I don't want to lose that. See the little metal piece? Oh, I put some little fairy lights in here that I had from ages ago from Temu, and I put some... I'll push that thing back. I've put some extra lighting in here now. I think I told you, well, I might told you in one of the other videos that you haven't seen yet. I've got an extra light at the charity shop, so I've put it up. I've got nice sort of lights in here now, but I tell you what, isn't I've warmed it up. I'm just going to go mad when we get the electric bill. Righty tighty, okay, that's that done. Okay, so I'm doing it again. So I've got to slide this little knob bit here on the door. Now I've put that back window in, I've got to put that piece in first, because that sort of holds the door hinge that side. That's if I can get it in. I can't even find the hole. No, that's not it. There you are, that's it. It's just a case of locating the hole. Now look, that bloody windscreen's coming out now, but I think that other piece is going to hold it in. Oh, I don't know. It's just not happening. I can't see where to put that bloody door hinge in. There you go, that's it, I think. Ah, now that's... okay, that should have gone in before the windscreen. No wonder I was having trouble. I'm probably still going to be having trouble, but anyway. Okay. That was why. So I think now, sorry, lift my camera up a bit. I think now that we're going to have a job to hold the windscreen in. Until I put this piece in. Okay, so that's now that is shaped different. Does that go? Which way does that go? You know what, I'm going to have to look at the video. I'm going to have to check the video that I took when I took it apart, because I don't know. I don't know which way it goes now. So that way, are they the same or not? No. That could be it. Oh dear. Oh. Right, okay, we're back. Well, I had to drill it out in the end. This is the next day for me. I've left it overnight. I had to drill it out in the end and put a rivet in and super glue it in. And I thought I'll leave it overnight just to make sure. Okay, and the door, it is a bit like that, but it's okay when it's that way, and it does hold open. there's enough tension on it. It was very difficult to do. Right, so that's that bit done. Now I'm going to have to put the windscreen in now. It does go in after, but I'm going to have to put some 5-second fix on that and all, because that's not going to hold in, I don't think. So we'll do that. Make sure I've got nothing on my hands. Okay, let's put a bit in around the window unit there. I was a little bit worried about the forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the windows clouding up with the old super glue. Now that's not fitting properly. It's there, it's all the way there where it's got to go, but it just is right home, so that's where it sits, but it doesn't look right quite. Oh. Okay, get a bit of light on that. I think that's done. Yep, that's done. Okay. Right, what we need to do now. We've got this to go in and the steering wheel to go on. So that just clips in there. Right, this back piece has got to go in there. Just drops in. So this front piece has just got to drop in there. And I hope to goodness I'm not forgetting something. That's the back bit just dropped out again. Now why won't that go in? Because I'm doing it wrong. Okay, drop him back in there again. Okay, so that must go in next. Actually, that doesn't go in next because that clips to the base to hold the wheels on. So I'll just move that and then we'll put the wheels on. Excuse my tummy gurgling. Okay, so they just drop in. There's little pieces sticking up there. See that? No, they just drop in. Then you got little pieces there on these, just there. So that goes over the top of the axles. Try not to knock them out, and that clips in. That clips in there. There. And then do we put this on here like this? Side down, I suppose. Oops, drop it on neck. Right, now we got our screws. Now we got our screws. Hang on, move this camera back because I keep knocking my head on it. I'm pushing the camera forward now. What I'm doing is just taking it off again because I can't remember which are the short screws. Okay, so the short screws are the front ones. Okay, short screws, here we come. I don't want to tighten it too much because I know one of them's a bit dodgy. I think it was that one. but I can't remember since the time. Okay, that one's tight. Right, those are tight. I don't normally tighten them until they're all in, but those front ones, like I say, were a bit iffy. Here we go. Last one. Last of one. Come on. Right. Looks alright. Not happy about this front one here. Not holding. And I'll have to put a slightly longer screw. It's all together anyway. I did say I was going to put some super glue down that hole, didn't I, first, so I might do that. She might. I can't get the bloody thing out now. Well, it's come out, that's alright. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do with that. I'll drop a bit of super glue down there. And then I'll have to pinch it. Close. Actually, it is closed as much as it's going to, I think. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. Don't know why it's not coming together any more than it is. I think it's because of that rivet post. I might have to just grind a little bit, file a little bit off it. I'll have to undo it again. Okay, I'll do that and I'll come back to you. Okay, we're back. That was just a quick thing. I've just filed a bit off the top of the post and now we're fitting perfect. So that's good. Pleased with that. Yeah, so I did the lights in the front grille. There's supposed to be lights here. Some of the grills are silver, some are not. Some are black. So I think, yeah, I think it's turned out quite nice, really. It's different. And it's better than what it was. And the orange, I looked at the pictures and I thought it looks shit in orange. So I thought I'll do something like this with, try my airbrush out. Okie dokie then. Well, that's it then. Another one saved from the Corgi scrapyard. And I've enjoyed doing this one. So this one's for the Diecast and Scale Modelers Community Challenge for June. Any Corgi vehicle. And I thought it was a good one to do, you know, because of the mess it was in. And I thought, okay, I'll do it for that. Otherwise I might not have done it, to be honest. Because I don't normally, well, I did the Ferraris, but I don't normally go for this kind of car. But I'm glad I've done it now. It's certainly got me going with the airbrush, and I've thoroughly enjoyed doing this one, and like the satisfaction you get out of the finished thing. Okay, so I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. It'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, I hope you like what I've done with it. So until next time, please take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheerio for now. Bye bye. Abato.
you.